morning. As 2020 winds down, we can look to the new year with confidence. The vaccine will curb the deadly virus that has consumed this year. It's hard to imagine a world without masks, elbow bumps, and Zoom calls. They are all a part of the modifications we've made to move through life to protect the lives of everyone. These holidays are traditionally a time to gather with loved ones far away, to come together in large groups and to enjoy a time most of us look forward to all year long. But the pandemic has upended traditions. We cannot travel as much. We have to limit the size of our gatherings. We can, however, still celebrate what is important to us, just maybe not in the ways we have before. As we reflect on the year, we've seen the devastation caused by this pandemic. It has taken the lives and livelihoods of thousands of people. We have lost more than 320,000 people in this country to COVID-19, and more than 1,300 of them here in St. Louis County. As part of our response to the pandemic, we have put in place restrictions, all with the goal of protecting the health and safety of everyone. And that includes a mask mandate that I wish could have been put into place at the national level early on. Such action would have saved so many lives. We've had a safer at home order in place here in St. Louis County since November 17th. And the cases of COVID-19 were climbing to an alarming number of more than 800 cases a day at that time, compared to about 140 new cases a day at the beginning of October. Today, we are just over 500 cases a day. We attribute that drop in cases to good compliance in the community with public health protocols. We have stopped the rise in cases, and the sacrifices our residents and businesses are making are paying off. But we are far from out of the woods. We still have too many cases, and the virus remains very active in our community. Both the CDC and the White House Task Force consider anything above about 145 new cases per day to be very high risk for a jurisdiction of our size. And we are at 3 times that number right now. And our hospitals continue to be strained with very sick people with COVID-19. And when I announced a safer at home order, which includes a ban on indoor restaurant dining, I promised that we would closely monitor the numbers and make appropriate adjustments moving forward. And since the beginning of the pandemic, we have worked with businesses negatively impacted by the pandemic to find ways to keep them open or to get them reopened. And currently, our Department of Public Health has been meeting with an informal group of restaurant advisors to come up with a plan that would allow limited indoor dining, along with some new safeguards aimed at reducing the risk of transmission in restaurants. They met yesterday and had a productive meeting, and we expect their work to be completed this week. And if the number of daily new cases of COVID-19 remains stable, I intend to announce details of the limited reopening plan a week from today. I don't have details to provide at this time, but I can tell you how dedicated the restaurant owners are to safety, and they have contributed good ideas that will be incorporated into the new reopening protocols. The discussions included a curfew, occupancy limits, and distancing rules. But until we have a final plan nailed down, I want to respect the work of the restaurant group and our health department and not speculate on what reopening would look like. Our advisory group is grateful to the vast majority of restaurants that have followed the public health protocols and kept their employees safe during this very challenging time. It's important to note that any form of indoor dining will still carry risk, but we believe that given the compliance in the community, the cooperation of the restaurant industry, we could agree on a plan that will allow some form of indoor dining to return by early next month. We all want to return to normal, especially this time of year when the tug of tradition is so strong. But normal is still months away, and until we get more vaccine in the community and more people protected from the virus, we have to wait. We have lots of work to do to get there, but recent trends are encouraging. We need to keep wearing our masks, avoiding crowds, maintaining distance from others, washing our hands frequently and thoroughly, and listening to the healthcare experts to get us through this pandemic. Together, we are making a difference. together, 2021 will be a year when COVID-19 no longer has a stronghold on our community. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday. Questions, Doug?
We have no questions today.
Okay. Thank you.